Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Jordan Why Not 0.2. Before we get started, if you want to enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Why Not 0.2 features a pretty multi-circular traction pattern, and the circles kind of remind me of like a Pokeball. I'm not sure how many of you can relate to that, but that's what it reminds me of. And like the circular pattern has been featured on this shoe and the PG3, and in both of these shoes the traction is freaking awesome. Their circles do differ just a little bit between the two shoes, but it's the same idea, and it gives you multi-directional traction no matter which way you're going. Linear movements, lateral movements, you guys are not going to have any problems whatsoever. For me in particular, when I was playing on dustier courts, I could feel a little bit of dust accumulation, and just a light wipe and it would be just fine. But when the dust does collect, you will slide just a little bit. But on your cleaner courts or your average courts, I think you all should be completely fine. The shoe has really nice bite. It's awesome. Not only that, but you can see on the bottom that the sole is actually decoupled, which just makes for a better feel, especially like heel to toe transition wise. And also because the outsole in the heel isn't just flat, it's kind of sculpted up, and it just feels a little bit better. Overall, the traction on the shoe was really good. Moving on to the cushion, the Jordan Why Not 0.2 features a pretty big volume zoom unit in the forefoot, and the rest of the foam is just injected Phylon, which is nice and soft, but not too soft, so it feels really nice, gives you a decent amount of impact protection. But the main feature of the cushion is the giant zoom unit in the forefoot. It feels amazing. I prefer zoom units in the forefoot rather than the heel, and I'm glad that they did that in the forefoot of the Why Not 0.2. It feels really nice, very bouncy, but not overly bouncy to the point where it feels like a big man shoe where it's meant for a lot of impact protection. So it gives you a decent amount of responsiveness. For court feel, I would say that you don't really feel close to the ground, but you still do get that responsiveness and that impact protection, which is really nice. Moving on to the materials, the Why Not 0.2 features a bunch of different materials. Up in the toe box area, you do have a mesh, but as you transition up towards the middle part of the shoe, it features a knit, and then in the back, it's kind of like a mesh again, especially on this like shroud area. I think the materials are really nice on the shoe. The mesh feels premium, the knit feels nice, just like everything about the materials feels really good. And also, up in the high wear areas like the toe box, you do have this strip of fuse there. Material wise, I say the materials feel really nice in hand, and in terms of performance, they do the job very well. Moving on to the fit of the shoe, I'd say that the Why Not 0.2 runs true to size. For those of you that don't know, I am a slightly wide footer, and I had no problems whatsoever in the shoe. In the forefoot area, I didn't feel really like any pinching pain, which is pretty nice. If you guys are wide footers, I would recommend trying these on in stores just to make sure that they do fit you correctly, because you may have to go up a half size if they do fit too narrow, or just avoid the shoe altogether. The overall fit of the shoe really just hugs my foot very nicely, and the features that they put on definitely help with that. So in this midfoot area, you do have these two independent flaps that kind of just like hug your foot in, wrap it up like a burrito, and you can definitely feel it when you crank down those laces. In the heel area, there's nothing really special, but there is just a little bit of padding and a little bit of sculpting, which helps suck your heel into the shoe. Another great thing about the shoe is I didn't really have any dead space in the toe box area, so overall the fit was really nice. Moving on to the support, I didn't have any issues when it comes to support. I didn't have any heel slippage, no side to side movement on the footbed, and they do have a flight plate that runs throughout the shoe, which gives you that torsional stability and rigidity. Zero problems support wise. This shoe really doesn't feature like a outrigger or a pronounced outrigger, and even then, like the sides are kind of rounded, but I never had that tippy feeling where I felt like I was gonna roll over. So support on the shoe, really nice. So overall, combined with the fit, the support ended up being really nice in the Why Not 0.2. The Jordan Why Not 0.2 retails for $125, and for $125, it's a very nice shoe, and if you all want to pick up a pair, I would highly recommend you do so. To me, the standout features were probably the traction and the fit. The traction, like I said, is really nice no matter what court you're playing on. If you guys are playing on those dustier courts, just, wipe a little bit and you guys should be fine. But the traction was awesome on the shoe. The fit is awesome too. Just the features that they implemented onto the shoe, like the midfoot straps, really help lock your foot in, and it just gives for an overall nice fit and great support. Also, the cushion too. Even though it is just injected Phylon in like the heel area and in the forefoot, but you do have that zoom unit in the forefoot and it feels really nice. It's not too bouncy where you feel unstable. It's just that right amount of bounce. You do have a lot of responsiveness and you do have impact protection. The only thing I wish was a little bit better is the court feel, because you definitely don't feel like that low to the ground, but it is what it is, and that's really my only gripe. If you wanted to get a pair of these, definitely do it. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. Also check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Till next time, peace.